Hey everybody, it's Phil here and you are watching Sydney Trains Vlogs. I am back from Los Angeles. I am back here in Sydney and just want to do an update on Central Station's major upgrade for you all. Now, bits and pieces are actually getting ready to open in the coming weeks. I think the last thing to open will actually be the Chalmers Street entrance, which is what we are looking at now. It's really progressing there. I'm not going to go up to the fence and pop my phone over. There is a bloke there, and some of the construction people don't really like it when people, put the phone over the fence and photograph and film their stuff, which is fair enough. That's cool. Give me a minute. Let's wait for this tram, yeah? Turn this into a tram spotting video. Yeah, so it's really progressing. Let me zoom in, see how the zoom will go with it being so dark. So it's progressing very well. I think the rest of Central Walk, not including the Chalmers Street entrance here, should be open in coming not too long, within the coming weeks. So that's pretty exciting, and not terribly long after, maybe a couple of weeks, a few weeks if that, after, then the Chalmers Street entrance shall open. So yeah, but anyway, because I have been away and because I've not done a bit of a walk through Central for a little bit, I'll do that for you all. I don't know how much has changed. I haven't really gone for a proper walk through Central since I've gotten back from Los Angeles, but we'll see what's changed and what's not. Yeah. Because where I'm working today, I actually didn't have to leave home until, maybe half an hour later than usual, so I have the best part of an hour for my bus, so I can do this walk through Central for you all, and then I can go and grab coffee. But yeah, Los Angeles was really good. It was fun. It's a great place. a lot of people had commented saying don't get shot. That is a problem over there, but at no point at all did I feel unsafe or anything like that. So, just like anywhere else in the world, you've got to be wary about your surroundings, all that stuff. Be cautious. Sorry, I'll put the phone camera up in a minute. Sorry. Okay, it's a bit better. Sorry, there's just a lot of people. But yeah, no, I didn't feel unsafe at all. It's pretty fine. Worst that happened there is a couple of people ended up having a bit of a punch up on the train. But it's nothing that you wouldn't see here in Sydney, pretty much, Okay, so if you can see from here, this is the Chalmers Street entrance. If you can see from there, the blue covering, the blue tarp, I guess you could say. That's the Opal gates. So that's where the Opal gates will be. Camera down again. My last update, these screens were already switched on, so that's nothing new. Definitely looking a lot more complete in here, because I noticed all up ahead there, all the paneling and things like that was still incomplete. So that's really coming along. these extra rooms and things like that there. The panelling's going up on the walls now. So we'll head this way towards the rest of the Central Walk. Now, as I said, the rest of the Central Walk up ahead here should open within the next couple of weeks or few weeks, give or take. Who knows, the next video could be showing this open. But yeah, anyway. Something I bring up quite a bit. I really hope that once all of this is complete, they'll change these platform number signs. I mean, I can see them perfectly, but some other people who maybe not as great with seeing, you know what I mean, it's harder to see. And plus the artist's impressions of the stations showed those big numbers, big illuminated numbers, which actually looks pretty cool. If you see just up there, you have passenger information screens which have been installed and turned on. I have a train's worth of people behind me. So I just sort of zoom up here, up the stairs a little bit, and then we'll be able to actually look over this wall. One of the last things, I suppose the last thing that'll happen with the central upgrade is that the metro platforms will open, but I'm talking about with the actual upgrade. I think the last thing would most likely be the 2 new platforms. Wait a minute. Okay. We'll get back to that bit, yeah? There's a lot of people coming. Writing on the floor there as well. Floor bound. Okay. I noticed they screwed up with the signs here. It said 1 to 11. They forgot about 12. Just as you can see up there to the left as well, they had to fix it. 1 to 12. Hopefully they end up fixing that at some point properly. Kind of looks a bit dodge. The patchwork.
The 545 Newcastle service.
We're going to head over to platform 12 and 13, I guess. Now the tracks have not been laid on the rebuilt platforms 13 and 14. That's probably one of the last things that are going to be done. But one thing that I have noticed, that I did notice when I arrived here at Sydney Terminal a few days back, is that the hoarding, is gone from here, revealing the up and down direction escalators, which will go down to the central walk, which they're looking very well complete. You got some signage that looks like it's about to go up there. And then you can just see down there, oh, it's so blurry. You can see just this bright light in the center of the screen. They're the light strips for the escalators down to the Sydney Metro platforms, which is cool. That's all really coming along. We actually have trains arriving at the metro stations now. Yes, elaborate. We now have trains arriving, testing at the metro stations between Chatswood and Sydenham via the city, which is very exciting. Okay, so there's the lift down to the Central Walk from platforms 12 and 13. Well, actually, the other part that will be closed of the Central Walk, there will be one small bit which will be where the escalator is located that will take you up to platform 14, as platform 14 is not open and it probably won't be for a little while. Yeah, that'll be the only closed part, but that'll just be a small section. That'll just be like a little wall, so yeah. You'll still be able to access the other 99.8% of Central Walk in the coming weeks or days. So we'll head back down here. We'll go down via the lift, though. The works with that new building that's going where the YHA used to be, that's like where the Devonshire Street Tunnel is, that's all looking pretty well the same, so we won't worry about going there. So there's the track bed for 13 and 14.
Lift going down.
Back to looking at the floor. Bloke's been mopping that one spot for a while. I'm gonna zoom right in so I don't get him. Right. So that's what we can see from here. You got the metro signs via the lift. Obviously that won't be in use straight away. Alright, so once all this here in front of us is removed to reveal the Central Walk, I believe that this wall will most likely stay. Or maybe just this little bit here to block off the escalators up to platform 14, as I said before, 14 is closed and will be for quite a bit. It's a very exciting project. I personally like it. I wasn't too sure what to think about it when I saw the artist's impression. I just went straight into, I don't know, what do you call it, defensive mode? Like, you know, destroying history is going to ruin the look of the station, what are you doing, and all that kind of stuff. But actually seeing the semi-finished project, it's looking good, and yeah, very glad that it's happened. It's very open. It's added a lot more room for people to move about when a number of crowded trains arrive into platforms and you have the horde of people. You're not all shoulder to shoulder walking through all these walking through all these hallways and things like that, because of how wide it is. And yeah, and I love this part here because when it's open you can literally just get off a train at any of these platforms here. And if you're going to get a tram to Circular Quay or out to Kingsford or Randwick, or, you know, like myself, Randwick, you can just like walk straight up the stairs and bang, you're very well at the light rail stop, which is amazing, which is very good, very smart thinking. for once. Yeah, but anyway. You can't really see. Oh, never mind. There's a bloke there. I don't want to get shot. Yeah, anyway, that's all for this video, everybody. Thank you for watching. Yeah, good to be back in Sydney. I miss the US already. The cheapness, I guess, of it all. It's expensive in its own way, but coming back to Sydney, you really realise, yeah, it's just it's very expensive here. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. Give the video a thumbs up and all that stuff, and I'll catch you soon.